Okay, then now in this next video, what you're going to see is another example of extreme violence on the part of Spanish police during a peaceful rally. Now, this particular video was filmed on the 14th of December as part of a rally, which was essentially to protest against the introduction of a new abortion law. Okay, now most of the people that went to this rally were actually young women. Okay, now that's important to that's an important fact, because you will see that most of the people that are actually hit by the police are actually women, so that's important. Now, the location is Jacinto Benavente in Madrid, near the centre, just a little bit up the road. Okay, and at the beginning of the video you'll see that it's perfectly peaceful. The police are doing spot checks on ID, and suddenly basically all hell breaks loose, and the police just go absolutely crazy and start hitting people. Now, this video is actually quite disturbing. You're going to see scenes of what I believe torture and extreme violence. Okay, so prepare yourselves. Okay, let's go to the video. Okay, so there you go. The police are doing spot checks on people, and then suddenly people start running around, and the police start getting nervous and start pushing people. That's what you're going to see now. They're asking them to identify themselves. Okay, these are women who have been to the rally earlier on, and they're just standing around. And suddenly, you've got the police start hitting people. The reason is not apparent, but there's absolute pandemonium. Punches are flying. Okay, that's the police that are punching people. Okay, pulling hair, dragging people on the floor, as you can see. Okay. There you go. Suddenly the police takes out. Now look at that. Is that violence absolutely necessary, you may ask yourself. Is that violence absolutely necessary? 3 policemen surround a young girl, throw her to the floor. And again, here's another example. You can see how menacing the police are here. Okay, they've got huge sticks that they're hitting people with. People are shouting, "She hasn't done anything, she hasn't done anything." She's being arrested, obviously. Okay, now, all of this is totally unnecessary, of course. Now, look at that. Again, totally unnecessary. There was somebody trying to reason with the policeman, and in return the policeman pushed him. Totally unreasonable. Now, this girl is pleading with the police, and this one is screaming in agony. The police are bending her arms up and pulling her hair, and she's actually screaming because of that. People are being dragged. Now, this is in the centre of the city, where you can see in the background that there are tourists and people standing around in shock. Now, this is the most disturbing scene. Listen. "You're hurting me. Me haces daño, you're hurting me." But the policeman continues. "Me haces daño, me haces daño." The policeman continues to twist the handcuffs. Both policemen are twisting the handcuffs on the women and pushing them against the car. This is pure torture. The women are handcuffed and they're not resisting, and the police continue to twist the handcuffs even though the women are complaining that they're in agony. The police are not in any danger at this point, and yet they're using an incredible level of violence against 2 women who are half their size. Absolutely shocking. Again, this man is complaining that they're hurting him. "Me estás haciendo daño, me estás haciendo daño, you're hurting me." They've got his head trapped. "Te gusta, campeón? Do you like it, champion?" The policeman asks him if he likes being hurt. Okay, now the police have realised that the press are actually watching them, and they're taking pictures, and they're filming what they've just done. So they panic and they turn on the press. Watch. That was a cameraman getting too close. You can see that he goes for the camera. Fuera, get out, get out. Okay, they're pushing people back, and that's the cameraman. You can see that they're holding their cameras up in the air. They're attacking the press simply because they're present, and they're filming what's happening. Totally unacceptable behaviour from Spanish police. They were not in any danger at any point, and yet the level of violence that they used was excessive. It's absolutely shameful that police, with all the protection that they have, should attack unarmed civilians in this way in the centre of Madrid. But this is what's happening in Spain, folks.